Hello, my name is Grant Clayton, owner of 1% Lists, and today we're going to talk about pay-per-click and digital marketing and social media targeting and retargeting and how it can drum up more business for you. Okay, let me open up what I'm going to say with this. Most companies, most agents, this is their blind spot. They do not understand how to do these things. And what's worse, they have no clue who to hire to help them to do these things. They could hire, we're talking about extremely difficult, hard to grasp concepts. And so they could hire somebody and drastically overpay them and get horrible service and have no clue that they're spending thousands of dollars and it's not working for them. So let me stress this. This is something you can hire us to do. And for a very affordable price, we can take care of all your digital marketing, all your pay-per-click marketing, all your targeting and retargeting to your clients and potential clients. You can hire us to do that, and we do it extremely professionally and extremely cost effectively. So that being said, let's get into it. Number one, what is pay-per-click? Number two, social media retargeting and targeting. How is it? What does it do? Number three, how pay-per-click retargeting works together. Okay, how pay-per-click and retargeting through social media shake hands with one another. And the final one, understanding the sales cycle and how that influences pay-per-click. So, number one, what is pay-per-click? Typically, it's paid through Google. Google is by far the biggest entity in the world selling pay-per-click. And effectively what you're doing is you're paying to be at the top of Google for something. So if you're talking about Shady Oak subdivision, you can pay Google to put an ad at the very top of Google for home searches. For if somebody searches homes for sale in Shady Oak subdivision, you can pay Google. It might be $1 per click, it might be $5 per click to put your website at the very tip top of Google so that that's the first thing someone sees. So they don't go to Zillow, they don't go to Realtor.com, they don't go to your competitors, they click on your site. And when they click, you are forced to pay a fee, whatever that cost is for that click. That is where pay per click comes from. But then they are brought to your site. That site is typically a landing page for Shady Oak subdivision or for whatever else you are doing that search for. This is step number one where a lot of people go wrong, because if your landing page is not Shady Oak subdivision and somebody thinks they're searching for that, you're gonna pay $5 or however much for somebody to land on your page, and they're gonna say, hey, this is not what I was looking for. And they're immediately gonna leave, but you are still billed, okay? So you gotta make sure you have your landing pages in order. This is stuff we do, okay? So now that you understand what pay-per-click is, let's talk about social media retargeting and targeting. Okay. Number one of the first things that you should do is, if you hire a social media company, hopefully us, to help you with your targeting, send us a file with all of your contacts from your phone, from your email, and all these different places, and we can actually target all those people. If they have an Instagram account or a Facebook account, we can run an ad targeting them with our videos. Hey, hire 1% List to sell your house. They can see that pretty regularly for a very cheap rate, okay? That is social media targeting. But let's talk about social media retargeting. So that person earlier who landed on your page to go check out homes in Shady Oak subdivision, the moment they land on your page, there is something called a pixel. And that pixel will track their activity and understand they landed on your website. And then the next time that person opens up Instagram or Facebook, they will see a video for you saying, hey, thinking about moving? Don't pay 6% to sell your house. Hire a full service listing agent for only 1%. And they will see that continually through social media. So if you ever wondered why you searched for a golf club or a pair of shoes or whatever else, the next thing you know, Facebook and Instagram are trying to sell you shoes or a golf club, that's how they do it. And we can do that for you. It is extremely effective, okay? So, targeting your sphere through these videos, not that hard to do. Retargeting your website traffic, also not that hard to do. So, that is how pay-per-click and retargeting works together. You spend the money to get a little bit of traffic on your site, and then once the traffic comes to your site, they're searching for homes, then you retarget them through their social media feed with, hey, don't pay 6% to sell your house, hire a full service agent for less, okay? That is how retargeting through that Facebook pixel works through Google pay-per-click. You're driving traffic, then you're retargeting that traffic. So the final one, understanding the sales cycle and how that influences pay-per-click and retargeting. So early on, if you can imagine, somebody is thinking about buying a house, okay? Their first search might be Dallas homes for sale. Guess what? That's dominated by Zillow and Realtor.com, and you have no hope of competing with them. That search might be worth $20 for one click, but then they start drilling down and they want to be in East Dallas, or then they might want to be in this county, or then they might want to be in Shady Oak subdivision. Now that Shady Oak subdivision click might only cost $2, whereas the Dallas click costs $20. But the point is that as time goes by, they start searching a little bit more closely for what they want. Okay, they're no longer just looking for houses in Dallas. They want to be in this school district, in this part of Dallas, in this subdivision. That's where we get them. But the best part of it is the overwhelming majority of those people that are searching for Shady Oak subdivision houses, guess what they need to do? They need to sell a house. And so that is where the beauty of pay-per-click and retargeting comes in. You have somebody who's looking around to buy a house, but they probably haven't listed their house yet because they're still trying to figure out where they want to live. But then when they realize they can hire an agent full service for less money, guess what? Now they're more likely to move. Now they're more likely to call you and take care of that move. But also if you do a great job and if you're personable and they like you, guess what? Now they're very likely to use you as a buyer's agent to go buy the house they want. So that is how you can use pay-per-click and retargeting together to drum up listings and buyers, because most of those buyers are listers, okay? They need to sell houses. Let me reiterate what I said at the beginning of this video. You can hire a company that is horrible at this, overpay them, and have no clue they are robbing you blind because your average person just doesn't understand this, and you're not supposed to. Okay, your job is to be a great buyer's agent, be a great listing agent, sell a bunch of houses. Your job is not to set up Google pay-per-click ad campaigns and Facebook retargeting campaigns. But knowing that, it's important that you hire somebody who is going to spend the majority of what you're spending every month. The majority of that needs to go to the ad itself, not to the labor to turn on an ad or turn off an ad or set up a good ad. Okay, that is where people get gouged. Okay, that is where you waste money and get no results. We can do this for you, and we can make this easier for you a lot more cheaply than you're gonna find it locally. So if this is something you're thinking about doing, and we highly recommend it, please reach out to us to see what we can offer you, how we can save you money, and the success rate that we've had with our ads. This is Grant Clayton, 1% List. Thanks for watching the video.